Having a relaxed facial expression has been one of the best habits that I've adapted for a calm nervous system as well as the physical appearance benefits that it has brought me. Hi, I never realized how much my facial expressions actually impacted my mood and how I felt until I started doing face yoga last year. And it has been a little bit over a year, I think, that I've been practicing this every single day and just being very mindful about my facial muscles and my expressions. So, I've always been very interested in yoga and just really being a calm person and just relaxing the muscles on my body. And then I just thought, how would it feel like if I just relax the muscles on my face? Because I had a problem with my jaw locking while eating, and just in general, my jaw would just lock. And I think it was because I overworked the muscles in my jaw. So since I've stopped doing that and implemented my face yoga routine, I don't have that problem anymore, and a multitude of other benefits which I will be sharing. And I'm also going to give you the rundown on how to actually practice face yoga, because it may not be what you think it is, because you actually have to do nothing. And that's the thing with this. It's not doing some kind of massage, it's not doing an expression or anything. It's quite the opposite, just relaxing every single muscle in your face. So, one of the first things that I addressed when I started my yoga routine for my face was relaxing my jaw, because I find that a lot of people hold a lot of tension in their jaw, including myself. I used to hold a lot of tension here, and just relaxing your jaw and even your shoulders will just aid in having a relaxed jaw muscle. And in conjunction with relaxing my jaw muscle, I would say it's chewing on both sides of your teeth, your back teeth, and just in general, just try to do everything evenly so you aren't overusing one part of your face and neglecting the other. So really try to do that, and that will aid in you having a lot less tension, or just spreading everything out evenly. What you do on the one side, you do on the other side. So really try to be as mindful of this as possible and relax. And then two things that I'm going to mention is your tongue position as well as breathing through your nose instead of your mouth, because this will also like affect your overall appearance if you breathe through your mouth. Because I naturally always breathe through my nose. Even when I'm sleeping, close your mouth, because that can also cause some issues. For your tongue position, have the tip of your tongue at the roof of your mouth, so at the back of your front two teeth. This feels so weird, but just have it there, and then close your mouth and really try to swallow the spit in your mouth so that your tongue lies flat against the roof of your mouth. So try doing that, and it may feel uncomfortable if you aren't used to doing this, but I've been practicing this. I've always done it, but I just felt like I could do it better, so I started practicing, and I can honestly say that it's much more comfortable, and my nasal pathways are also much clearer, because I used to struggle more with sinus issues. One of the hardest things for me was actually the tension that I had in between my eyebrows and just this part of my forehead. I used to be the person, when I would concentrate on something or just really while I'm focusing, I tend to furrow my brows and just frown a lot. Like I would be like this. And I have a very expressive face, especially when I am talking. I tend to just express through my whole face and use a lot of muscles in my face. But when I'm not talking, my face is usually in a rested position or state, and my muscles are just relaxed. So this part I just really try to relax it daily, and I don't do any sort of exercises for them like facial yoga, like all of those things. I just relax them naturally, and this is like free Botox that you can give to yourself just to relax the muscles in your forehead. So at the moment, it's quite hard for me to frown like I used to. I have found because the muscles aren't really used to being used anymore because I seldomly use them. I don't frown a lot anymore unless I'm really expressing something and talking. But in general, I don't tend to frown a lot, and I don't tend to use the muscles going up and down. Like it's extremely hard for me to do that. It feels like I am heavy lifting when I'm doing that. So really relax your face and you will just feel so much more calmer and just at ease in your whole body and your state of being. So let's get into the benefits of having a relaxed facial expression. So one thing that I can honestly say is that my face feels less heavy, my muscles just feel at ease, and I just feel so much more calm and less stressed. And I feel like that is a factor of relaxing my facial muscles. And it just goes to show that any small adjustment that you make to yourself and just any small habit can have a really big impact on your way of life. So that's why I'm so passionate about yoga, and especially facial yoga as a means to be more relaxed and stress free. And another benefit to relaxing the muscles in your face is that there will be less lines on your face, so you will ultimately age much slower, or you can actually reverse. In my case, I had like a little indent here because of all the frowning that I was doing. It was like I had a six-pack on my forehead. Okay, let me be serious. It was like I had a six-pack on my forehead because of all the frowning, because muscles are just muscles wherever they are. And one of the best benefits in my case was that I just feel a very deep sense of calm whenever I relax my facial muscles. And this has honestly been so life-changing for me. And I just wish you the same amount of calm you can experience while doing this. So you can start this today and just start by being more mindful of your daily expressions and just trying to do it less and less until you eventually stop doing it. And I wish you well, and bye.